How you doing, folks? Ed Snyder with Kansas Trapline Products bringing you this new YouTube video. Today I want to talk about my Fur Tumbler. I've gotten a lot of questions about it. I didn't make it myself. I turned right around and I did get it from a retired trapper. That being said, I want to give you the inside scoop on it. This is a sheet of plywood that was cut in half and made into a circle. He turned right around. Built a very heavy-duty frame to it. Like I said, it's a 4-foot tumbler is what it is, and he is using 1 3/4 inch square tubing. It does have bearings that I grease on each side, and that is the treadle system for this. Inside of here, I'll show you, it has baffles in it as well. Let's go ahead and let you see that. But that's the baffle system that's inside of there. You have a variety of, let me show you let me see, how much is that? Using right at 3/4 half-inch plywood. Yep, about half-inch plywood, what we're using on that. Built a nice box. Again, lighter duty plywood running along this thing, so he's able to bend it down and tack that down. The spacing for the baffles is right at 16 inches is what he's, so that also adds support to the process and just makes the fur tumble nice. Now let me talk about what I do for material. I have 2 products that I use. One of them you can buy at Harbor Freight, and it's the fine walnut hole mixture. You use it to sandblast steel and different things like that. But that's a fabulous tool to use. The other one, and I use it, talk about it in my video, but this is corn cob pellets. You can see the crushed corn cobs in there. That also does a nice job with the process. Now, this happens to have a 3-phase motor on it. I don't know, we'll bring the camera around here. I don't know if it's I just can't see it, and I won't get into it. Look on down, right on in there. So, it has a 3-phase motor on that particular deal, and he actually took another sheet of plywood and kind of 2 sheets actually, and he built it out and he created his own spot for a belt. He looked online and looked for a lawnmower belt that would work. It works very well. Let's get up here to the controls. It does have a safety board on it, so everything runs through the safety board, and it's using a Teco FM50, which takes the 3-phase, converts to 2-phase on it. You'll see right now it's set up to run 18 revolutions per minute. I'm going to hesitate to start it right away, but this is the brain of it, and then come down here. This also has a timer in it that only run it's set right now for about 12 minutes. So it's going to tumble the fur, and all I have to do is push the button. I'll start that here in a minute and show you how that works, but let me talk about what the Fur Tumbler does. It does lift the under fur, and it does help clean the fur some more. The whole idea is you don't want a fast turning tumbler. What you want is one that can just turn and drop the fur, turn and drop the fur, turn and drop the fur. So that's the idea by reducing the amount of revolutions per minute. So let me turn this on, let you see what I do, and then I'm going to turn right around, and even though you may not be able to hear me, I'm going to actually change the speed of this, and so get a good look at how this thing goes, and we'll start reducing the speed. So now I just turned it off, but you can adjust with this system exactly the speed that you want it to go. You'll have to look at the amount of coyotes. I'm usually tumbling about 4 coyotes at a time. It can certainly handle more. If you're doing them with the grease still on, it's going to take a lot more horsepower and fewer pelts can be used. Otherwise, you're just going to be tripping the system out. So anyway, this is my fur tumbler. It's something that I use to finish my fur, as I shown you in my fur handling video. It's a fabulous tool. I wouldn't be caught without it.